Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the green room for the 14th of April. So far, it's just me and Christian chilling, talking Pokemons.
Let's go, Sushi. Beat the heck out of that Puchiana.
I
Sushi's going
am.
to fucking destroy that Puchiana. For those wondering, my Sushi is a Magikarp, and I love him.
I am just moving files around, which she should have done in the off time, but Katie did not.
But,
So, we're doing that now. Jason and I on Friday nights have been playing 7 Days to Die, um, which has been a lot of fun. We used to do that before.
yeah, and the thing wouldn't work for a little bit,
Yeah, it still won't
right?
work. To be fair, that part hasn't changed. But we figured out if I record it, it works. It's if I try to stream and record, my computer says no. Um, yeah, so we just record it, which is fine because that's still pretty fun. I mean, that's still fun. And when we played before, we didn't really have a goal, but this time there's 133 books in the 7 Days to Die game, so we're calling this one the Librarians, and we're trying to read all 133 books by day 77.
You guys totally stole that from Nuzba.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, if it wasn't for Nuzba, you guys wouldn't have been inspired to do this.
To be librarians. So we
Yeah,
are on like day. What did we just do? We just did day 10, and we have 28 books. So we got to get going.
nice.
um,
Let's see. Should I let my fish fight the electric type Pokemon?
I thought water and electric don't do well together.
They don't.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be smart and swap over to Vinny.
See, I don't know a ton about the Pokemons, but I do know that that is not a good
That's
matchup.
not good. That's not a good idea. So I'm really excited that I'm like slowly leveling up my Magikarp to get a Gyarados because Gyarados is amazing.
Yeah, Gyarados should be bomb.com. Yeah.
Like, because Gyarados can learn all these it's Emerald, so it's Gen 3. Um, Back when Gyarados basically was one of the off dragons, kind of. Um, but he learns all these cool dragon type moves, and he can learn like Fire Blast. Funny enough,
Ooh.
I think he can learn Fire Blast during that time. I don't remember. It's been such a long time since I've actually played Pokemon.
Well, it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's not like there's not a lot to remember.
yeah. Although there were things that apparently that explained to me why I was so bad at it as a kid. I didn't know some of the disadvantages. I didn't know that fighting types were actually weak to flying types way
Oh.
back when.
Okay, yeah, so like, because it's a lot of it. It's like, oh, this is a ground type, so it's good against this, but it's bad against this, and like, you really got to know your stuff.
Yep.
I do not know my stuff. Well, I
You know
guess.
what I know is that Sushi will be level 16 in a moment.
Huzzah!
That's 4 levels left. And then Sushi can actually start fighting his own battles rather than making Vinny have to come in every single battle for him.
Fight your own battles, sushi.
Right. Right now, Vinny is just being like the older brother right now, just protecting his little brother.
Yeah. It's like, get away!
He's like, okay, I'll save you. Okay, no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Guys are gonna hear maybe me and Jason in the background just making sure this copy transferred over correctly because there's no there's no reason for it not to, but Shane has made me paranoid that someday it's not going to, so now I have to check every time I transfer over. Everybody gets to enjoy my sweet sweet jump scares again, which everybody loves. So
Does 7 Days to Die have like a bunch of jump scares?
Only if you're a big wuss like me, I think. Um, Jason never seems to care or notice, whereas I'm definitely one of those. I'll like turn around and be like, and then start wailing. I mean, it has some, but definitely once you've played a few times, like, oh, that closet looks sus. I'm pretty sure there's something in there.
Mm, okay.
Yeah.
I really like the jump scares, which they aren't really jump scares from Generation Zero.
Oh, okay. I've never played that.
It's a game about how robots have basically taken over Sweden.
No, as you do.
Um, yes, and I like it because of how the robots. There are a lot of like these like scenes. Basically, they're like that look scary. Like, not sure how to. They add to the atmosphere. They're not really like jump scares or anything like that, but like they're very atmospheric places where like you can tell from the way that it looks like what happened. It's kind of creepy.
I definitely am not like would not normally consider myself a horror person. I don't like horror movies. I love true ghost stories, but I don't love like Saw or anything like that. And yet here I am playing this zombie game.
Yep.
Getting
As you do.
yeah, and I'm like, man, yeah, and I definitely like when Shane and I used to play on console, I'd have to be like, okay, I have to take a break. Like I can't take the constant sound of moaning in my ear anymore. Like I'm getting on edge.
I get that. I love horror stuff though.
Oh, do you?
Like I've loved it for such a long time, and by such a long time I mean like probably like the last 7-ish years.
Okay.
So not a huge time in my life, but basically ever since like I got introduced to a lot of horror stuff in college.
Oh yeah. See, I'm with you there. Like I can appreciate, I guess, a good horror movie. There's definitely like a lot of. I took same thing. I took like film classes in college, so I can definitely appreciate like, oh yeah, this is really well done. But it's still like it's a very much a stretch for me to watch it.
It's too spooky for you.
Yeah, I'm the constant anxiety and the being on edge and the like. I don't like it.
I I think those are like the best parts. I enjoy the feeling of like increasing tensions to the release of tension.
Yeah, the existential dread that is that.
One of my favorite horror movies of I think it was like 20 like 2017, I forget. It was actually from Australia. It was called The Babadook.
Oh, cool.
It was a very atmospheric movie. Um, and what I loved about it was how it made you always feel like be worried about the next jump scare because it had them. Not a whole lot of them, but it had them.
Oh, I can super get that. There was one CLC used to have. I think they still do actually. They used to like once a month they would have like a foreign film night. And I had a professor that I loved, so there was like 1 month I was like, oh, I'm gonna go watch this, completely forgetting that he's a huge horror buff. Like that's his deal. Like that's what he wrote his thesis on.
I think I know.
Wrote thesis on horrors?
So Patrick, yeah, so probably Pat Gonder.
I don't remember his name, but was he like he was like the Western horror guy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was showing A Tale of Two Sisters. So I was just like, oh yeah, it's probably gonna be just fine. And then all of a sudden, like, it's like, this, and then he's like, this movie scared the crap out of me, and I'm in the auditorium like, oh, I am in for the wrong movie. How do I sneak out of this? But I stayed for it, and it was very good. It was a very good movie, but same thing where it was just like tension, 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 and then you're like, is it gonna be a jump scare? What's going on? And then they kind of like, ease off a little bit, and you're like, oh, okay, and then like new jump scare, and it was like, oh, it was really, really good.
I remember him actually. I had a class with him.
Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, I adore Pat Gonder. He's lovely. Him and Tenuto. I went to. What's that?
Oh, I just accidentally got really lucky.
Oh,
I didn't mean to attack with sushi, but thankfully the Electrike didn't kill him.
he didn't just outright murder him.
Yeah, I got very lucky there.
But yeah, he's a very cool professor, and I know they have different like film guys now. But yeah, I took like every class Pat Gonder had because I just thought he was great. So, and still do think he's just great.
He introduced me to the Cube movies.
Oh, okay, yeah, those are wild and creepy.
I love him.
Yeah.
That's one of those like it's not really a horror movie too.
Oh, you think just more like a
It wasn't
suspenseful?
really. Yeah, it was just like more of a thriller.
Okay.
You know, I mean it's technically horror, but
Yeah, it's more like when Saw came out, like all the torture horror films kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which I guess everyone's got their fetishes.
Yeah, there was like a time when that's like all America was putting out was like torture horror films. It was weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what subconscious stuff we were making up for with those, but
Maybe
that's what we were putting out.
maybe that's just saying that Americans really enjoy, you know, being tortured. I don't
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure there's a whole thing on it somewhere.
You know, I don't know. Maybe Americans are just really into BDSM.
Yeah.
That's probably more. That's probably more accurate.
My son is taking a film class now, and he's like super into. Now he's like, "Oh, have you seen this? Have you seen that?" Like it's like a whole new world just awakened to him. 'Cause he was just, yes. Oh my goodness, what was that about? What was that about? Thank you for putting him on my lap, even though he was crabby.
Sure. Anytime.
Yeah, you have to lay down and go to sleep. So don't bark in the middle of recording. That's gonna be fun. Have a nice night at the shop.
Thanks. Have a nice night playing.
Thanks. Have a nice night. Have fun. Basically, what he just said.
Yeah. Yeah, he has to work. I get to have fun with all the guys. Playing D&D and the whatnot.
Naturally.
But yeah, like Austin messaged me and he was like, "Have you seen Memento? Memento is so good." It's like the whole world has seen Memento except for you.
Don't
What was
want to
the-
fight the grass type with the water type.
No, that seems bad.
Oh, don't do that, Christian. Put it in your fire type. Put it in Big Brother number 2. If anyone's wondering who Big Brother number 2 is, it's our Combuskin. His name is Al, like Al's Toy Barn.
Do most of yours have a Disney theme?
A good chunk of them because of my sister.
Yeah.
We could not think of a good name for our Electrike, so I named it Storm.
Oh, cool.
So she's cool, you know. I don't know, Storm, you know, X-Men, I guess.
Yeah. I love X-Men.
But I wanted to just go with Puppy. Because, like, you know, it's a puppy. It's a lightning puppy.
Yeah.
And I thought that Sparky was a little too on the nose.
Yeah. I guess. I think the dog's name in Toy Story is Buddy. But there's not like a lot of. Well, I guess there's
not a lot of
Doug.
named, like Electrike, so.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's whatever. How
Yeah.
did you survive? I set you on fire. Fuck, stupid Oddish. The Pokemon.
I do love Oddish. He's so cute.
Well, I didn't catch one, and I'm very sad about it, actually. Instead, we caught an Electrike. Yeah.
What's up, Tim?
We're talking about my amazing Pokemon. And how, I've got a loud... My Loudred is a big brother to my sushi.
I imagine Tim the Greater doesn't know a lot about Pokemon.
I don't.
Not to stereotype.
I care.
Yeah.
Ask if I missed something.
Well, you know what? All you need to know is that I have a fish that I named Sushi. That's all you need to know.
Okay. Fish named Sushi, then. Like a dog named Inu, huh?
Yes. Only in my case, it also happens to be food.
Bats, you could lay down and go to sleep. That would be swell.
Nighty night, that's
I know, he's not gonna do it, and he's being a grump already this evening, so...
Diva. Sounds like mine's being a grump too.
Yeah.
What's the matter? Son of a bitch. That's literal too.
Yeah. That's not being derogatory.
No.
No, it's...
All right, come here. Roll over. Hey, Diva, come on. Yeah. I'll be quiet. Hi guys.
Hi!
Hi there.
Yeah, can't miss him.
That
Hey!
says-
I swear that sounds like a cat purring. Tell him that. I'm pissed.
Yeah. He can't hear anyway. Yeah.
Excellent. Sushi's level 17.
Perfect.
Who's going to be dealing our death tonight? Christian or curse?
I am. Naturally.
Oh, okay.
What was the other game you had planned? I'm curious.
Oh, I was just gonna do AI Dungeon,
Oh.
which I have not played, but I figured that's one that we could all, laugh about and come up with goofy thingies to try out.
I almost want to do that more.
Oh, yeah? Have you played it before?
That's the thing where, like, it's like a bunch of text chat stuff, right?
Yeah, it's literally just text chat, yeah, and you just, and then I throw a flamingo at him, and then the AI just tries to figure out how to incorporate that into the story.
I actually kind of love that.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to do that more. Just because I played it before, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I figured
But,
maybe off weeks, like maybe when we're like in between, doing the thingies, we can be like, all right, here's, AI dungeon or whatever.
Well, we also still have to do more Guild of Dungeoneering, too.
Yes, we do. That game is so fun.
First time there was a drinking game going on for some reason or somehow or other.
Oh, Christmas. I think it was Christmas, right?
Yeah, it would have been Christmas or Thanksgiving. Those were our drinking streams last year.
Probably must have been Christmas because I haven't been involved with it that long.
Yeah, you joined after that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was because it happened that, our streaming night was like right before Christmas Eve, so most people didn't have to work the next day. So we were like, all right, if you roll a nat 20, you gotta do a shot. Like, we were just like, we'll just make it a goofy...
Way, huh?
Yeah.
20,
I specifically remember that I did like 20 like shots or something like that. It was like it was an obscene number.
Yeah, because we did it for like every follow, I think, too. Like, or no, if you got a 20, it was a social. If you got a nat 1, you had to do a shot. So yeah, and then for whatever reason, we were rolling
If it was
20s like crazy.
20 if it was a 20, you got to choose who took a shot.
Oh,
and
okay.
If it was a nat 1, everyone had to take a shot.
Yeah. We were just like... and we had a great time with it. It was really funny. I mean, we were just like laughing and...
I think I went out and got a bottle of Fireball whiskey, just in case it come up again.
Oh, it'll definitely come up again. I mean, I think I think we'll definitely keep the Thanksgiving one because that'll never change. That most people are off on that Thursday.
4th of July. No, I did that actually. 4th of July is like one of the most important days for Enterprise.
Oh, is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. It's that and
One of the
Christmas
most important days for what?
for Enterprise. The car
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
because
Keep traveling, yeah.
it's one of the, if not the biggest travel holiday,
Huh.
other than Christmas.
I would not have thought about that, but it makes sense.
July 4th is on a Sunday.
I'll
Yeah,
let
so
you
then.
into it.
Yeah, so we wouldn't have a. I mean, we could do a drinking one and then just not get hardcore about it, too. That's always an option, I guess.
Make it half shots or sips or something.
Yeah.
Acceptable. Must be hardcore.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do it, go all the way. Yeah. Hoorah.
Legit though, if you're gonna do it, you go all the way. There is no excuse.
There is no try.
There is you. There is go hard or don't go hard. There is no in between.
Batsy boy.
Dang though. I didn't realize that Sushi got like all of these defensive. Sushi can take like a major hit,
Oh, that's good.
but
Fancy.
he just got leered 4 times in a row, so I'm not gonna chance that. Lear just decreases his defense.
Oh, thank you for the stinky kisses, Bat-Bats.
You got some loud house music in behind us, huh?
Oh, yeah, that's our waiting room music.
My other group that I DM for just started their game chat. They're probably gonna start talking about me behind my back because of our last match.
Hey, we do. Why can't they?
I'm not even joking. So the last session we did, they were upset that it was difficult.
Oh.
And I told them, like, over and over again, hey guys, this next dungeon's where it gets real. Hey guys, make sure to prepare for the next dungeon. Hey guys, next dungeon is gonna get really hard. You know, make sure you understand your roles. Hey guys, you guys just leveled up. Make sure you have everything that you need on your character sheets. Hey guys, hey guys, hey
Yeah.
guys. Over and over again. Like, I wasn't keeping it a secret. Because,
You didn't sneak up on them.
like, you guys know that I don't keep it a secret. Like,
Sneak up on them.
yeah. Like, because you guys know how I DM at this point. Like, you know, I like an ample amount of challenge. I think that sometimes I'll make mistakes and I'll probably put too much in there. But so then for the next time I try to, like, reel it back. But, like, you guys know I don't hold punches, but I don't keep secrets either.
Well, and it's hard to tell, too, right? Because you might put, five enemies in a room or whatever, and under normal rolls, that would be fine. And then for some reason, we roll terribly, or we roll exceptionally well, and we just demolish them. Yeah.
You mean every time?
Yeah.
It's one other with that. There's never an in between.
Yeah. It's like, this should be a reasonable amount of enemies, and then we're like, lol, we'll show you.
Oh god. Christian, don't plan. Anyway,
Christian.
one second. No, I want to finish the story.
Your turn.
I want to finish my story, and then we'll.
Here.
Okay. So anyway, I'm not keeping this a secret from them because I don't. Then they get absolutely rocked by the enemies. Literally everyone went down to 1 HP.
Yikes.
So they didn't
Um,
die. What?
No, they got crazy lucky and didn't die. But so here's the kicker though. The ranger, trying to use his melee attack
Oh no.
and isn't doing anything for ranged attacks. The paladin who is strength-based, by the way, and has the dueling ability, which gives him more damage, is using a bow the entire time.
You're like, what are you doing?
The monk never updated his damage from a D4 to a D6. And that was 2 levels ago.
Jeez.
The warlock didn't look into how his spells worked. So he tried to do an attack spell instead of a save spell against a group of enemies.
It calls for an AoE.
Exactly. You would think that he'd use lightning bolt, but instead he used witch bolt. So, yeah.
Okay.
You could tell there was a lot of stuff. Anyway, they're all upset.
And now they're
most
mad
of
at
them are
you?
upset, and they're mad that I made things quote unquote hard, even though they didn't do anything to try and not make it hard on themselves.
Yeah.
All right, now you could say your.
Okay, 2 things. I talked about digging more into my halfling's background to update the rest of that.
Update what thing for it?
The Lapusan halfling.
I
Supposed to send you.
You sent me the thing. I thought you were just gonna update it on your own.
No, I updated mine, but I wanted to make sure that you had got
All the bits you needed?
into your scheme.
It doesn't matter. Like that's just your. That it makes no difference to me. It just means that like, that's what you're doing. You know.
Okay.
You just gotta make sure. You just gotta make sure that you actually remember the stuff that you can do.
That's why I've got 3 by 5 cards.
Yeah. And the only other thing is, don't change your ability scores. You don't get the +1 to wisdom because, honestly, your scores are already kind of set.
Yeah.
So,
They're pretty good.
like, I'm not, because if you did that, then I'd have to minus your constitution, in order to compensate if you did that.
Balance it out. Yeah.
Yeah, because like you were playing like a stout halfling before, so.
No, I'll leave things like they are that way.
Yeah, that way, no fuckery.
Um, the next thing, can I run Discord in the background of this?
Depends on your computer, honestly.
No. Okay.
If your computer sucks, I don't recommend it, and I recommend using your phone. If your computer's fine, you're fine.
Well, my computer's got Windows 10. Makes it easy.
I have to run both. So I run Brass City through the computer and then Curse so I can hear through the through my phone. So it can be done. It just
Oh,
yeah.
It can also.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good. Cause everything to crash. That's okay. I've got the game board, BTT, on a computer. I've got my character sheet pulled up on the laptop. And I got my phone on the.
I like that. I wish I had a better setup for that. I feel like my my character sheet takes up. Well, we're gonna get a second monitor, and that'll help once we get that set up.
Yeah. That's basically what I've got here.
Yeah, because I think it would help a lot to be able to have my character sheet on a separate screen, especially for the recording part, because I feel like I take up a lot of the screen with my character sheet.
That way I don't have to search over there for my character sheet, run over there for the dice, do that, take the character sheet off the back. Oh wait, everybody move. Wait a minute.
Yeah. I'll inevitably be like, oh, I'm blocking, so and so.
Yeah, exactly. And this way I've got our turn matrix slid over to cover the character list for
Oh, okay.
I get a little hairy when I play my 5th level um, ranger, Elven ranger. Kitty cat is because I've got 2 character sheets I got to juggle over there.
It's Kitty Cat.
Yeah, I love the people that run 2 or 3 different screens at once.
Keep my router busy.
I'm the same. I run 2. That way I can run on my left screen. I can run the actual game itself, and then on the right screen I can have all of the cheats that I need. For all they're trying to kill you.
See all the cheats.
I don't
Yeah, all the
need.
little things that he can do special.
I don't need to. I'm God. I can kill you guys on a whim. In fact,
Okay.
heck, I'll do it tonight.
The Hydra grows magical fingers and snap slap.
I can.
Yeah, just to show you.
Show you I can.
I'm gonna kill Oz tonight.
So that puts me in a bind because my usual screen name is the Fenris Wolf. Even the gods fear me.
Yeah, I don't.
But I'm not Fenris Wolf here. I'm
A loser.
Puru.
oh, excuse me. A loser.
Yeah.
We're all losers to Christian.
Yeah. Where is test tube?
I'm not sure where your son is.
In a world full of losers.
Did someone tell him that there would be punch and pie?
Of the rest.
I thought he was just here.
Yeah, I thought I heard him say hi, and then I guess it wasn't him. I don't know.
I think it was Carl.
Oh, was it Carl? Okay.
I was pretty sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Carl?
I'm currently driving home. I'll be there in about 3 minutes, and I just have to grab my plate of food, and I will be ready to roll.
Yeah, no problem.
You're-
Yeah, I had chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, green peas.
Sounds yummy.
I still have a lot of leftovers from my
Sounds
lunch.
good. I'll be back on here in about 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
I
Drive, okay, bye.
I have some pineapple fried rice.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's really good. Tong Tong Chop Suey. In Mundelein. I think I mentioned it too. Or whatever that was weeks ago.
I'm gonna hop off here and try to text to see.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Sounds good. I'm excited right now that I get to have a support character in here for you guys. Because you guys all chose damage.
Yeah.
So I literally got a guy. I literally got my guy here who I basically have. He will only use support spells. He's not gonna really attack people.
Gonna go retrieve the bats so that he'll stop barking. So I'll BRB.
Okay.
Oh man, she finally did it, and I missed it all.
Did what?
Oh, Tim's girl wants me to build a lap tray for them. I'm a hobbyist woodworker.
Ooh.
And she's finally sent me some measurements.
Ooh, she needs measurements for a lap tray.
No, not a lap dance, you sit fool. A lap tray.
I said a lap tray. You know what lap tray actually means, right?
Nope.
Oh. Well, you know what? I envy your innocence.
Thank you.
All right, I'll be right back.
By 14.5 by 1. Okay. One inch deep. Got slots in the side that the legs fit down in.
I guess I'll be in here. I guess.
You guess you'll be in here?
I guess.
Okay. I was just fixing the video chat you.
Yeah, I'm here.
I finally looked at my. I got to go to the phone company about this, my carrier about this, because I can get notifications of calls that I've blocked, but I don't get notifications of texts.
Or messages on Discord.
Oh, messages on. No, I don't think I've got messages on Discord. I just have to look and see them. I don't think I have notifications turned on for them. See, I've got the measurement that you're starting me with here. That 25 width, is that edge to edge or inside?
Oh, look, Tim's here.
Yeah.
Hi, Tim.
We chase him off.
No. We have a new person on here. We have a
Hello.
person under the name of Tiku09.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Hi, Tiku09. Tiku,
Hello.
Tiku. Hey,
How
Tim.
can we help you,
Those
Mr.
measurements you gave me, is that inside or outside measurements?
Watch the video.
Oh, okay. Well, I see the finger now.
It's outside.
Damn,
Yeah, I
the
see the
snap's
finger.
from the sun.
Okay.
Now his name is Russ999.
Hi, Russ.
Hello.
No longer Tiku.
Tiku.
I think I like Tiku better.
Yeah, well,
Change it back. I vote for a petition to change it back to Tiku.
I vote Tiku. Look, I got
All-
one named
all in
Guru
favor
Guru.
of Tiku,
Hey,
say aye.
Hey, here's Carl.
hi.
Aye.
Hello.
Hi, Carl.
Oh yeah,
What
I
is
should
up?
work again. She's on
You
the
got
bus.
got your food all set out there?
Yep. Switch my phone to speaker. My headphones today.
Well, hello everybody.
Hi.
I don't have a character just yet. Do you mind if I use PC Gen to make it?
I don't even know who you are. So
This is Keith.
Oh, hi.
This is the buddy that you told me that to have join last week when I said I couldn't make it.
oh, okay.
Yep,
I
sorry
think
about
you've
that.
met Keith before, Christian.
What's up? Sorry, I didn't catch the last.
I'm pretty sure you met Kiefer before. He's married to Vale.
Possibly. I don't remember the name, which might be
Gotcha.
bad. I might.
Well,
There's
hopefully
a
he's very, very offended.
there's a good
And he
chance
rolls all nat
I know
20s all
exactly
night.
who he is. As I talk about him as if he's not here.
As
How's
he's
it
not
going?
here.
Well, if I've only been to Brass City a handful of times.
Yay!
With Carl.
I haven't been to Brass in a minute, so.
I
Yeah, I
never
was
been to
before.
Brass.
Do you know how
Oh,
how
no.
long it would take you to create your character?
Not entirely sure, but oh well.
Created a character
Maybe
before?
30 minutes.
Have you ever
By
created a
character?
character for D&D?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you played a level 10 character?
For D&D, no, but I have played. We got up to level 15 in Pathfinder.
There you
Okay.
go.
So, mostly just to get the stream rolling, is it all right if I have you join for next week?
Yeah, that's fine.
What I'll do right now though is I'll send you a link because like we need extra character. We needed some extra players as well. And I'll add you on Discord and I'll send you the link to the Roll20 so you can get in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably the most important part. And then I'll create a character for you. So that you can actually start editing it and starting to get it all. Are you used to Roll20 mechanics at all?
Yeah. I never got really too in depth with all the animations and everything that you can do, but
But you-
I do know how to use it.
And everything?
Yep, I've used it.
Okay. Yeah, if you need help as well at any point, just feel free to ask.
Okay.
There we go. I sent you a message and sent a friend request.
All right. Before I make a character, what does should I ask what kind of party we have and anything we need?
We need a healer.
Healer. Healer. Dedicated healer.
So, what they
Alrighty.
need either a tank or a support. I provide a support for them tonight. But they'll need one later. Actually, if you want to play that support, I could do that for you as well. If you're familiar with like cleric spells at all, but you've played mostly Pathfinder, not so much 5e, right?
Carl and I dabbled in 5e a while back.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah.
play much more than a druid though.
Okay. I would recommend cleric's kind of hard to immediately get into if you're not familiar with the spellcast aspect. But actually, no. You know what? F it. If you need help, ask me. Tonight, would since I have a character created, would you mind playing that character?
Try, yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Can I? I'm gonna bring you to the to another chat just to go over what the character is all about, because he's part of the
Bad
whole
guys.
what's going on right now.
Part of the plot.
In MTG Arena lot.
Should be a couple.
It should be just a couple down on the
Down.
Discord server. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, Timma?
What's up?
I mean, I can't help but
I forgot
notice
what
that
time it was.
I was told there would be punch and pie.
Right. More people will show if you say there's going to be punch and pie.
Yeah,
And see, more people showed.
it's true. Rumor got out.
Telling you.
I super missed it. Carl, what's your friend's name?
Kiefer.
Kiefer? Okay.
TQ.
Yeah.
It's TQ.
Yeah, it's Taiku.
Oh, he goes Taiku. Okay, I'll even pronounce it right for him.
Taiku? Okay. Was trying to get Bats to burn off some energy so that he would chill and not bark a bunch. I don't have high hopes, but we'll try it anyway. Huh, Bats?
I love that he replies.
Yeah. It's like you could just go to sleep and it would be really chill. And I know you love to sleep.
Right?
It's like your favorite thing. Yeah, besides drink water. Yeah, drink water's probably number one.
Loudly.
Yeah. As loudly as humanly possible. That's actually probably an understatement of how loud he drinks water. Yeah. You're my noisy boy.
It's like when he gets thirsty in the middle of the night. Just like waking up to that.
Well, that's the thing. We can't even like leave water down for him full time because he loves it so much that he'll just drink the whole thing no matter what's down there. So,
And then he's got to go.
Everywhere.
well, first he's got to vom because his little tummy can't handle that much water, and then and then he's got to potty.
I gotta remember.
Does he sit there and heave on you for a minute?
Oh yeah. Then he just but it's not all the time, so it's real like, oh, is today the day?
Probably if the water's like too cold or if he drinks it too fast.
Yeah, it could be a too fast thing. But yeah, we keep thinking like, oh, he's gonna realize he's gonna get more water, but no, he does not.
I drink all this, I'll get more.
Yeah.
Well, I got tired of my dog begging for water, so I just gave her the refillable. Now,
Oh,
she
yeah,
won't
that's
drink it
perfect.
all. She won't drink it all simply because she gets scared of the refill and it plugs.
Oh, and she takes off.
Oh yeah. Well, she's a little Chihuahua, so she's like already on edge like 90% of the time, anyways.
He's already hyper.
Oh, she's up like well, not hyper, like she's very cautious, hyper cautious.
Yeah, anybody could step on me and crush me at any time.
Exactly. I am the smallest living creature in this room. Like, I need to be careful. So every little thing, like, oh yeah, like we had something drop off the ledge near her one time, and she literally thought it was the end of the world. Like she's like, nope, I'm gone.
This is it for me.
Like she got kidnapped last night.
Uh-oh.
Literally, a kid grabbed her.
And was like, this is my dog now?
Well, they brought her to my neighbor, which was funny because like they know who we are. I don't know why they didn't just bring her over. But they're like, look, we found a dog, and the neighbor's like, that's Nyla,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh.
Oh.
Too bad they didn't keep her.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be sad. Don't get me wrong, but the sadness would go away.
Yeah, it would make your life a little easier.
I got real burnt out on pets. My dad can tell you all about that.
Yeah.
We travel. We have two little dogs, Australian Shepherd, which is about kind of like a chunky kind of Yorkie-looking thing, and a full-fledged Shih Tzu. We go down to the Rio Grande Valley of Texas every winter, usually, and we can't do anything. We can't leave him in the hotel room and go explore. We can't take him into a restaurant because we can't leave him in the car. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely hinders.
We are biding our time until they
Yeah,
decide
move on.
it's time to
Cross the rainbow bridge. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it's not like cats. It's not just like, well, the litter box is clean. We'll see you in 4 days. It's like, well, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, no, dogs are much more needy than cats. in that
Yeah.
sense.
Which is okay. They're just a big commitment.
Yeah, they are. They are. They really, really are.
Like this grumpy old man.
The ship's name is Diva, and she is.
Yeah.
She'll be out in the yard and the sun will call her, Diva, hey, Diva, come in. She'll look over her shoulder and says, Wah? You
Yeah.
dangerous
Are you really?
Wah? Then we
You're
get up,
making
walk
noises.
in, and then she'll get up and stretch, wander up into the house, make an entrance.
Yeah. Yeah, our puppers love sunshine. Whoa.
What the hell is that?
Echo. 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 It's an echo. Feedback. It's somebody's got their microphone near their speaker. I'm gonna guess it's Carl. Right, K-Jack? Where's Oz? Has anyone heard from Oz? Yay! Feedback is great.
Yeah, 'cause I was hearing the lounge music.
I think I fixed it. Bats.
Yeah. I'm getting the laptop.
Give me a second. I'll mute mine.
I think so. That's why we get all this done in the green room. Bats.
What about Carl?
No, it was just
Saying hello.
I
I know you had I had to
including
speak,
you in the
but I think you had your mouse
conversation.
stuff.
Yep. So, basically for this week, we're gonna have yes, we're gonna have Tiku, Taiku, whatever, I don't know, I don't care. We're gonna have him play the cleric
Okay.
character that I made.
Okay, so everybody's here. Everybody's here.
Wait, I'm not.
No, hold on.
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. We're gonna have him play the cleric character for now. Next week, he'll make his own character, and we'll have him go for that character, and I'll have the support character there. And also Oz is in.
Yay!
Yeah, no Oz tonight. On a scale of 1 to 9,000, how loud is Bats?
9,000.
It's not as loud as you.
No, not as loud as you.
Okay, so I'm very loud again? Okay.
You can hear him as that undertone from your microphone. Like we can hear him, but he's not.
Not overpowering.
Okay, let me try to turn me down.
Coming in through Discord too, or not Discord, Roll20.
Oh, I'm coming through on Roll20 as well?
K Jack is.
Oh, yeah, I had to mute him. Do, 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 do. How do I lower my voice? I used to remember how to do this.
Talk lower.
Just like this, just by lowering it a bit.
Yeah.
Boo! Dad jokes.
Even better, they're granddad jokes.
Boo! That's worse.
Is that a little better?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? He's got a 20-year-old granddaughter. I mean, he could be a great-grandfather soon.
It could be, yeah. And I've got, well, it's not necessarily I've got one that just
You got great grandkids on the.
That's neat.
Hey Tim, you're not in roll 20.
You're right. I'm not. Like you're
I
not
need-
wrong.
Not you.
I'm not.
Uh,
Stop isn't there.
I'm gonna go ahead
I
and
was
cut
kidding.
the green room if we're about good.
Okay, so no, I didn't get my announcement, guys. Just so you know, unfortunately, my schedule is changing at work, and next Wednesday will be my last Wednesday where I'm home at this time.
Uh-ohs.
Yeah, I will be home. What is it? 6 my time, which is 8. 8. Well, no, I get off at 6. So home about 6:30.
What time do you have right
8:30. Right now, I have almost 6.
now? Almost 6?
Well, 5:50, 5:35. Sorry.
Okay.
So we'll have to sort that.
Yeah.
Like
I will not be home for an hour from now. Most Wednesdays.
like, share, subscribe if you'd like to hear more of this content. We'll see you guys on next part 6? Part 6 sounds right.
Part 100.
Yeah. See y'all in a bit. Bye.
Bye. Bye.